Hello. Oh my goodness. Hello. Welcome back, all of you beautiful old men, Grandpamaxers. I'm so happy to see you. It is me, Fahey. Welcome back to our Grandpamaxing adventure. Guys, my old man, Rod, is in heat. Right now, I could honestly put the grandma in a wheelchair. I woke up today and, guys, I was basically doing planks on it. I want to share some of this energy with you guys because this is, with our Grandpa Maxing, we must be virile. A lot of people don't get that. A lot of people think, like, oh, my old man, oh, he had trouble getting it up. Guys, my old grandpa, he died hard as fuck. Guys, my old man grandpa, he did not know what a limp, flaccid cock even was. I'm telling you this not to be funny. I'm telling you this because this is a goal. This is something that we can aim towards, guys. There is absolutely no reason to be limp. If you are limp, it is because you are soy. It is because you are on drugs. It is because you are doing something out of alignment with your rock hard cock self. And today we're going to fix that, guys. Today I want to do some old man grandpa affirmations with you guys to get you stiff. A lot of you guys, you cannot keep the grandpa posture in your heart and your balls. And today, I hope that we can work on that today, guys. I really, your subconscious mind is so powerful, guys. Once I give you these old man grandpa affirmations, you will be rock fucking solid, my boys. You will be like the rocks on the mountain that Sisyphus is pushing, only you will be even stiffer, even more firm than those rocks. Guys, can we start? I also, of course, I have the Chinese I Ching Book of Change. We'll also do that. But before we do that, can I do some old man affirmations for you guys? You should probably be sitting. If you want to be standing, I guess you could stand, or okay, fine, you got me. If you want to lie down, you can also lie down. It doesn't really matter. Just be in a state that you are listening to me, okay? I need you guys. This is not hypnosis. This is not me putting a spell on you, but I do need you to go deep. Think of how deep you would go with the grandma right now. You need to go deeper than that within your subconscious mind. But it's not hypnotism, guys. I'm not hypnotizing you, but you do need to go deep. Are you there yet? Are you past the wall deep? Okay, good. Guys, I want you to imagine that you are going downstairs. Every single stair you go deeper. 10, 9, 8. Ah, fuck it. You jump down the last 7 steps. Okay, now you're good. Now you are good. Guys, you are becoming very grandpa-ish. You are becoming very joyful. Your cheeks are rapidly expanding. Your cheeks are getting redder. Every single second you feel more grandpa-ish. You feel more mirth. Okay, now I need you to work with me here. We are getting to the affirmations. You are a wise, old man. Every single thing that you say, everybody listens to, and they all go, "Oh, that was a very good thing to say." Every time you tell a story, the people that are younger than you, they listen to the story and they enjoy it. They do not call you old, and gay, or even cringe. They all love your stories. They think your stories are the best stories. Your stories are the best stories. Your stories are the best stories. Guys, this is not hypnotism. This is affirmations. Guys, do you listen to 50 Cent? I personally love all 50 Cent. Do you think that 50 Cent would be 50 Cent without the positive affirmations in his subconscious mind? He would probably be about a dime if it were not for the subconscious affirmations that that man listens to every day about how he's gang shit and he's the motherfucking boss out in the motherfucking street. Gang. I could just go into it right now, but I'm not going to. More affirmations. When you walk into a room, everybody stops, and they look at you, and they go, man, that guy is firm. And yes, the women are talking about your balls, But the guys, we're talking about your posture. We think you stand very firm. And yes, obviously the girls, they're like, "Oh, look at him, look at him." But we are like, "Oh, look at him," but in a admiration way, as like a not admiration is like a brother type thing. Okay. I hope it's working so far, guys. I hope that the affirmations are getting deep into your subconscious mind. I hope that you can feel yourself being not hypnotized. We're not hypnotizing, but I hope that you can feel your self-talk improving. Okay, we probably need another one. We probably need at least three. Your friends, they're all so excited to see you at the old man home. Every time you show up to the bingo table, they look at you and they go, "Oh my goodness, I am so glad that he is my friend." Okay, that's enough. I hope that was something. That was definitely something. Today I wanted to do that because obviously I woke up and I was feeling super fucking, horny. So I wanted to say some good stuff and put some good stuff into the world. And I feel like those old man affirmations, even though they're jokes and I'm being fun with it, those are good words in my opinion. Like I feel like the stuff that I said is probably pretty positive. I don't think I said any negative words about like, you know, bad stuff. I feel like it was all good. And I kind of wanted to talk about it, because we are building up to bigger and better things, guys. We are always building up to the big video. Guys, the big video, the quantum fascia video, that's on the horizon. But we're gonna always be setting building blocks until we actually are there. Every single video will be a building block until we finally get to the building. So just be prepared with that. You guys have to work with me, okay? I can't just jump in and throw every single thing in the world. Oh, do you guys have 28 hours today to talk about every single thing? Oh, that's great. Okay, you've got 28 hours. Let's talk about every single thing. That's crazy. It'd be much better for me to just, like tease you here, tease you there, give a little kiss on the cheek here, a little nibble on your ear there. And guys, this is not hypnosis, okay? I'm not talking about nibbling your ear to put you into a trance, okay? I'm just being colorful with my language. Give me 1 second. So this affirmation shit, I don't particularly like a lot of it. I'll give it a try, and it's always stuff like, "Oh, money loves you. Oh, all of the women, they're going to be on you. And I mean, yes, obviously, of course those things are true, but I don't need to listen to it. And really it all strikes me as very feminine. Just even though obviously I was giving an example where it was like a girl talking to a guy, but it's all very feminine unless you're actually putting in the work or actually like internalizing it and believing it. I think if you just listen to a voice and they say good words, it doesn't really help. I mean, even just like a lot of people just don't believe in fucking anything. Why would they gain any benefit by just having good words inside of their brain? And what we're doing here with our grandpamaxing, fighting the devil within ourselves, that's the first step, in my opinion. I think that we need to conquer the negative self-talk, the thief of our joy first. I don't think you can just listen to affirmations and it dies. I think you need to make the conscious decision to starve out that little fucking creature inside of you. And it's I think if you get to the point where you don't have a negative self-talk and every single thing inside of your head is just fun and funny, like what's even the point of the affirmations? Like your life will be good, in my opinion. I think that's where we're heading, boys. I think that we are getting to the point without mind, the stillness point, where we are just, like smiling. We are just happy old man grandpa throwing darts at a board and we don't care where they land. That's where I think we're going, at least. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you guys are taking this grandpa maxing and you're like, I don't know, like genociding. Maybe that's where you take it. you're like, oh, I'm going to take this grandpamaxing and I'm going to do violence with it. If you do that, that is off brand, and I will sue you for damages, because this grandpamaxing is a beautiful thing, guys. It is like, if it was an idea flower, it would be a sunflower of ideas. And I say that to mean I love sunflowers and I love this idea, and this is a very good one. So this is me doing some affirmations about grandpamaxing. So obviously, like, I see the value of it, and I will say one thing. While I don't always listen to the affirmation tapes, I think it's very, very important to not ever talk about yourself negatively. And there will be people who are like, oh, but what if I need to improve on something? Yes, but you don't say like, oh, you are such a piece of shit self. You say like, oh, this is something that you are getting better at. You are going to work on this and get better. The like nagging on yourself is so fucking dumb, and you can see it pretty quickly in people's faces. They like look down and they space the fuck out, and you're like, oh, you are fighting a demon right now. You are like inside of your personal hell, fighting on all fronts. And so why are we doing this? We are doing this so that we can, get other people out of their destructive thought loops. But we cannot do that if we don't destroy it within ourselves, because we'll see the person in their negative thought loop fighting their inner demons and whatnot, and we'll be like, oh, did I cause that? Is that actually me that caused that? That internal switch inside of them, did I do that with myself? So we need to kill that thing within ourselves first, and then we can be of more service to our friends and our lovers and everybody around us. So yes, affirmation, kind of stupid, kind of not stupid. All of this shit is tools, guys. Like all these fucking ideas, they're tools. And this is the same thing with like a philosophy. A philosophy is a tool. If it benefits you, then use it. I'll say that I personally really like stoicism and pragmatism. I think that those are two philosophies that offer a lot of value in my life, and they're basically, don't stress about things you can't control, and it is what it is. Like, to me, stoicism is like, don't stress about things outside yourself. Worry about the side of the grass you can water. And then pragmatism is literally just, it is what it is, and stop looking at it hoping that it is something that it isn't, because at the end of the day, guys, it is what it is. It has never been what it isn't, in my opinion. Maybe one day, we'll get into the singularity and AI will get to a point where it can create something that isn't. And I mean, I'm not against that. I'm not like shaking and saying, oh, please don't make it be where it is what it isn't. Please, God, don't do that. I'm a stoic, pragmatist grandpamaxer, guys. I will go with the wind, no matter where it goes. My sails, they're up there. My sails are so strong and stiff and firm, but also a little bit bendy because they have to go with the wind, but also they're just so fucking, oh God, these sails are bigger than your face. You would gasp if you saw how big and firm my sails are, and they are so ropey, and the ropes are like veins. Okay. Is there anything else I want to say today? Not really. Guys, I did have trouble sleeping. I was like so fucking, this is not an exaggeration. I was just stiff, guys. I was just fucking firm. And it's not my fault, obviously. If I could not be that way, I would be that way. But there was nothing I could do about it. Oh, you should have. I'm trying not to do that. I don't want to do that, I'm just trying to ride it out. And it was something where, oh God, I was so challenged, and I finally got to a point where I rested, and then I woke up and I had clarity, like a little bit. It was like I woke up and I had a degree of clarity that was equal to the degree of frustration I had when I first fell asleep, which is interesting. I'm gonna keep on pursuing that and see where it takes me on my grandpamaxing adventure. But anyways, guys, I don't want to talk about my dick all day. We did the affirmations. That was about your dick. And we talked about all this stuff, guys. The Washington Monument. It's all just dick stuff, okay? It is a bigger deal than we give it credit. So love your dick. Not love your dick from a distance, okay? Is that enough? Today I want to read from the I Ching with you guys. And guys, I feel like this is like a pretty chill vibe we got going on. I hope you guys are enjoying. Okay, the strength of the dragon. This is the first one, and I feel like we should just get this one out, because we are going to be dragons of old men. We are going to be dragging our old man sacks all over the world. We're going to be dragging those old man balls, okay? So I felt like this one was appropriate with our affirmation talk. The strength of the dragon. Use this time to further develop your inner strength. Refrain from taking direct action. Be observant. Excuse me. Think carefully. Ponder. Contemplate. Consult with those wiser and more knowledgeable than yourself. Avoid extremes. Develop quiet confidence. It is a time for solitude and serenity. Time to quietly cultivate and develop the 4 noble attitudes of firmness, yes, strength, moderation, and justice. Oh my goodness. Oh my God, I love China. Xi Jinping, more like Xi Jinping, please come here and bend me over and make me part of your Communist Party. Sorry. The strength of the dragon, I like that. Using this time to further develop our inner strength. Yes, there's always time, guys. Like, there is never a bad time to become more awesome, in my opinion. And so, like, when I was waking up and I was feeling so stiff and firm, guys, and I couldn't go back to bed, I went for a run, and I feel so much better. My balls feel looser. My legs also feel looser as well. And, there was the alternative. Like, I could have done something else, something nasty and beta, but I didn't do that. And now I feel better, and I'm coming on to the recording, the Grandpamaxing adventure, and I'm just feeling, like, super fucking solid, And also, like, I've been crushing my calisthenics routine. I hope you guys have noticed. My shoulders are looking great. My tits, they're so firm, guys. I keep on saying firm, but really every part of me is firm, especially these breasts, guys. This isn't even breast tissue at this point. This is just breast idealism, okay? My tits are what tits should feel like. And they used to be so hard, guys. Like, not even like in a bad way. They used to be so hard because my heart was closed. My heart center was closed, but now that I've opened my heart with you guys, oh, these tits, they're so nice. This is very chill. This is like me. This is like the most relaxed I've probably been in years. This is like me chill. Refrain from taking direct action. Well, this particular passage is about like the observation phase before you take action, so yeah, this is when you're pursuing something and when you're embarking on something new, yes, there's a time to watch, like I had before I started making these videos, like I had like a 2-month period where the idea was like sitting on my mind, and I was like, oh, is this really like something I should do? I gotta like watch, and I started watching, and I noticed that not for one, obviously I crush more than most people on YouTube. Obviously I crush. And also I'm a moderate now. Like, if I had come at you guys like 4 years ago or 3 years ago, you guys would be like, oh, he's so crazy. He's so full of hate. He's so wild and all this stuff. But now I'm coming to you guys, and it's like, this is the moderate position, what I'm saying, I feel. Like, every single thing I talk about, I'm like not even that nuts about anymore. Like, I feel like I'm just kind of showing people where the wind has been blowing for the last couple of years. And obviously that's me sucking my own dick and saying, oh, I'm so moderate. I'm the most moderate. Nobody is moderate as me. but I'm just seeing more and more confirmation of it. And obviously, it's my confirmation bias, but I think I'm super fucking reasonable. Like this grandpa maxing shit, I really think it has mellowed me out. Be observant. That's the whole sentence. Okay, so observing. It is a good thing to see what is going on because if you do not see what is going on, then you will miss the mark. And guys, we will come back to this over and over again. But when you miss the mark, I mean, that is a literal translation of the word sin. So, yes, please, we should all be observant and we should all have an idea of what we are going through and what we are collectively dealing with so that we can speak truth to it and we can be little affirming grandpa voice supporters to everybody else that is on the road, you know? So observe and have an idea. It's always nice to have an idea of what's going on, even though nobody understands the full picture. It is very nice to have an idea. It gets us all further along the grandpa maxing road. You feel me? Think carefully. I wouldn't say think too carefully, okay? Obviously, we don't believe that we are our minds here. Obviously, we think that the mind is deceptive, and we won't go so far as Jesse Peterson and say that all thoughts are lies because we do believe that we have intuition and we have an inner stillness that guides us towards good shit. But thinking carefully, there are times when this is not to your advantage. There's currently some things that I've been thinking too carefully about that I just need to get my dick into. And I hope to fix that today. I hope to remedy and just get my dick and my balls into them and stop thinking about it so much. But I was confused, guys. I believed that thinking carefully itself was like the best thing ever. And it's really not, you know, it's don't be, I mean, you should be a fool. Like there are times when you should be a fool and there are times when you should be not so. Learn the difference, you know, like right now this is my fool space. Okay, this is where I fool around, but if I had like 5 children, I would probably be a lot different on this. I would probably be like, oh, you guys need to be better because I have children in the world, you know? I mean, I feel like that makes sense. I hope if it's still English, let me know. I hope it's still English. Ponder, contemplate. Gosh, there's so much thinking that they're encouraging in this. I do ponder, guys. I ponder quite often. Like that whole blood moon thing. You guys think I wasn't pondering that? And not just like the event, but like I was pondering people talking about the event. I would see somebody say something about the moon and I'd be like, why do they say that? Why is that something that they are putting out there? Is that something that they believe? Or is it something that they want to convince other people that they believe? And I would ponder and I would ponder and ponder and ponder. But guys, the pondering, it only gets you so far. You can never really know what's inside of somebody's heart space or even like, oh, guys, the beautiful colors of the sunset. You can ponder it day and night. Well, mostly at the sunset. But most of us will probably never understand what it means and why the sky is so beautiful. We will just have like an inkling of like color rays and how the color interacts with the atmosphere, but we won't understand why it is so beautiful. But still, I'm pro ponder. If you guys want to like hear my final opinion take on it, I am pro pondering. I believe in pondering, wandering, and meandering. Those are 3 things that I try to keep an active practice of every single day. Consult with those wiser and more knowledgeable than yourself. Obviously, you know, like it's so hard to find them these days, but there are a few people that are smarter than you and me, and we should listen to them. I listen to my guys, and most of them, I mean, all of them are funny. In my opinion, if somebody is not funny, they're not worth listening to at all. Like, a more reasonable way to put it, or a more accurate way to put it, would be like if somebody's not having a good time all the time, I'm just not going to listen to them. I don't want to listen to somebody who seethes and is upset all the time and not happy. It's that's a burden, you know, and I got enough shit going on. I don't need to absorb other people's chaos. It's fucking insane to me. I will work on my dragon and other people need to work on their dragon. Avoid extremes. Well, I mean, unless you're an extremist, I mean, if you're an extremist, be extreme all you want. Otherwise, you wouldn't be very much of an extremist. Am I right? Obviously, it's good advice. Obviously, they're gonna say it again, but moderation is key. To drink without becoming a drunkard, to like enjoy wine without becoming wine. These are good things. Enjoy the pleasures of life, but don't let them rule you. I'm getting better on that. It's something to obviously work on. There's so many beautiful girls, there's so many beautiful things in the world, and I want them all. Oh, I want them all. But you can't have everything. You can't. So just enjoy what you got, and you will get more added onto you, usually, a lot of the time. Develop quiet confidence. God damn it, these sentences are so fucking small. Okay. Quiet confidence. I can be loudly confident, and there's been times where people in my life have said, "Oh, Fahey, you're arrogant. You need to stop being arrogant." And I basically hear that and I go, "Fuck you," to those people, because there's been times in my life when I didn't have the confidence and the arrogance, and it fucking sucked. So me personally, I don't see why I don't see why people should live lowly. I don't see why people should like suck the ground beneath their feet and fucking beg for pity and all that shit. Like, be confident. You can be confident loudly. It's just, like, you got to find your tribe. I'm working on that right now. I've got like a tribe, and I'm developing a new tribe here. I hope you guys like being part of my tribe. No fucking in our tribe. We are all old men. We do not touch tips together. Okay, it is a time. I mean, obviously, like, you should have quiet confidence, but I'm trying to make it clear that, like, having loud confidence itself is not, like, a bad thing, but quiet confidence is cool, too. Is that okay? Okay, we all follow along? Okay, good. It is time for solitude and serenity, time to quietly cultivate and develop the four noble attitudes. Yes, this is again like the start of a pursuit. This is when you should be like honing everything in and ironing it all in and listening to my old man grandpa affirmations for your subconscious mind about how firm and stiff your back and other parts of you are. That's the time. Before you embark, you should be honing all of these four things. Firmness. Yes, guys, we need to be firm. To be limp in these days is really a sin, especially with Alex Jones selling the boner pills. How could you afford to be limp? Guys, I want to see the fact that I can go into a gas station and they still have the Rhino Dick pills. How are those not all sold out? Why are you guys not buying every single cock supplement in the world? You should be hard at all times. Guys, they're microdosing Cialis now. They have found that having a stiffy is just better for your heart at all times. This is science, guys. This is mainstream science. If you take a little bit of Cialis and you get a little bit, oh, well, they're not actually taking enough to get your dick stiff and rock hard. Okay, buddy. You beat the joke. Good for you. You know what I mean. People, blood flow, vitality, circulation. You should be stiff. Okay, that's the joke, but that's the truth, is you should have the circulatory system to always be stiff, okay? Have the two minds, have they met? Good. Strength, always a good thing to not feel like somebody can strangle you to death. It is always good to have enough strength to defend yourself and those you love. Moderation, yes, drink and don't get drunk. Oh, thank you, Bible, for saying that. The first time I read that, I got it, and I was like, okay, no more getting drunk and throwing up for me. I'm just going to have... Guys, when I drink, I literally have like a glass, and then for the rest of the time, I talk about how fucking blackout drunk I am. I'm like a giggly, drunk queer, and I'm just like, oh, I'm so tipsy. Oh my gosh. Anything could happen to me, because I'm off of one glass of wine, And it's fun. People have a good time with it, versus if I was actually sloppy, then I would be going, I need to get to a toilet because I feel like I am about to throw up, and I would just be saying that over and over again, versus, moderating and having one drink and pretending that I'm super drunk. and justice. Justice dick in your mouth. Yes. Okay, so guys, I hope you had fun today. I am feeling so much better. I'm like crushing it, and obviously I felt it this morning. I hope that you guys have been having fun. Can we get some subscribers, guys? Can we like just click the button? You guys are really good at that. Let's just do it, okay? Let's click the button. Oh gosh, yes, I want to reach more people with my grandpamaxing. That is the goal of this. I want us to expand. I want us to have a following, my boys. Other than that, I hope that you guys have fun. I hope that this made you a little bit stiffer. I hope that you got like at least half a chub. And if not, well, you're probably a woman and you are not going to get hard. I'm sorry about it. It's just never going to happen. Maybe okay, I'm pulling up. Okay, guys, the train is closing. This is the end. I hope you guys had fun. I will see you tomorrow.